Now let's talk about how to develop a good, impactful pitch for investors. What are the contents of a good pitch, and how can you prepare your pitch?
If you're pitching your idea, I think it's necessary that you think from the very first moment that the people you present it to gets the message of what you're selling or what your venture is about very, very easily. Meaning, actually, if you present it if you have a presentation, it should be on the first slide. It should be seen what your topic is about and what your venture is about. And regarding the slides, it's also crucial that you don't put too many informations on it, and that you regard that it's visible from the very first moment what it is about.
What's your opinion on a pitch? What are the core ingredients?
I think the best pitch would be an elevator pitch. So it's smart and short and quick. So you don't have a lot of time, and you imagine you meet the person, your investor, down the elevator, and you have 5 seconds or not a lot of time to explain him your idea, and he really needs to feel alive and feel your passion and feel your vision behind it.
What are the steps? So after, let's say, a successful pitch, what are the next steps that need to be taken until you get your investment eventually?
I think, first of all, you need to know whom you are presenting your pitch. If it's a person who is just interested in the idea, or if it's a person who wants to make a lot of money, or if it's a person who is already aligned with your vision. So you should really know who are those persons you're presenting to. Then it's necessary to follow up regularly, because that's what also a lot of people forget after doing their pitches, that they think the potential investor will just call them or give them an email, but very often it needs to be, again, proactive in communication, because potential investors, they most likely get a lot of pitches on their desk. So just to be remembered by them, it's for that reason it's necessary to follow up regularly. And I think it's also key to show the passion behind the project as often as possible.
Team, market, idea, what's more important?
Regarding investment, I learned that team is most important, because most investors do not invest in an idea, they always invest into the people. And when they like you, when they find out that you're passionate, that you are able also to adapt to new ideas, that you are taking input seriously, then you will have even much bigger chances that you will get an investment.
I also think personality is key. So, and also the company culture, because if the investor doesn't fit into the company culture, this will not be a good fit on the long term. It really depends what you want. You need a short-term, long-term investor, so you really need to think what you exactly want. If you don't know that, think about it.
What I also think is very important is that you, regarding the investment, that you don't just think about the money, you also should think about which kind of expertise the investor can bring in, which kind of network he or she can bring in, what has he or she done before in their entrepreneurial life, in which other ideas has the investor already invested. So it's certain points or certain aspects you should consider, and and get feedback from other people who have been working with this investor already. So it's a lot of different aspects you can focus on. Yeah, and think about your dreams. That's most important.